Hello, welcome back. Chie is here, and today we will draw something different called GARTIC phone art. That means I will redraw mine or my friends' draw when we were playing GARTIC phone. GARTIC phone is an online multiplayer game. It's basically a drawing game. The basic is others will write a subject for you to draw, and so on. But there's many different segments. And today, I will draw my friend draw. Why today's atmosphere is kinda dark? Well, cause her draw kinda horror, or maybe curse. Here's the draw. It's drawn by my friend Dirar. Say less and let's start. So why did she draw this? Okay, it's the segment that at first we need to draw something and the others will draw with their creativity. My friend Evie draw the line and Dirar just draw this. Meanwhile, I draw the simple thing. My brain full of music, I guess. So, for the draw, I have a concept which is kinda different from the reference. So, like I have said in my videos before, I can't draw a boy. I'm bad at it. And it's definitely a man, no matter how you look at it. Or maybe she just draw random. But I decided to make it a little bit my version. I draw it as a girl instead. And I have a story of this girl. So she's one of a creator I made. Her name is Mary. So my OC, Feli, which is the character I always use, this has a connection to Mary. Mary was live inside or around Feli. She used to be a bad spirit, a bad ghost that always do bad things to people. But somehow, Feli made a contract with her, and so Mary always around her, and Feli become her master. Kind of like that. And I call this draw is an illustration when Feli used her to scare everyone that annoys her so much. Honestly, why I have made Mary character? Well, she is one of the characters from the story I wrote myself. It's a horror short story. I just made it for fun. I really like horror story, especially novel. So I was trying to make it myself. It was a school horror story. It's called Nightmare School. If you ask me, it's really an amateur story. It's kinda trash when I read it again now. Cause I made that when I was in middle school. I always wanted to remake it, but end up never did it. But her character still live in my mind. You know, it's kinda crazy. Sometimes I feel I want she is true. She is in my side and I can use her to do something, like scaring everyone. Fun facts though, Nightmare School is really my first horror story ever. When I was in the middle of the progress, I really did saw a nightmare. Only when I've just wrote it before sleep. It's kinda give me goosebumps though. You know how people who did scary things like making horror story or shooting a horror film was always get experience real horror things? I was scared to make horror story because of that, but I made it anyways. I guess I really like scary things, but I won't get inside the ghost house in some kind of event. Never. My friends always drag me to go there though. I hope I won't get nightmare after draw this. So for the line art, I let the hair like that cause I want to give her a messy and creepy character. Oh, but I duplicate the hair layer and merge it so it'll look more thick. Oh yeah, about the eyes. I was confused what kind of eyes that can make it look creepy and scary. At first, I was about to use a normal eyes but with bright red color, but I thought that wasn't creepy enough, so I decided to use these eyes, round and bright red eyes with big grinning smile. After done with the main subject, I add the background. Of course, like the reference stand on the window. I draw a window but kind of different window style. Well, it's still a window. Another weakness, I can't draw background. Flat colored background is good enough for me. Wait, isn't the window look so big? What is it? A castle window? Let me fix it a bit. You know what? Whatever. I'll leave that like that. It's time to start coloring. So, in my head, I want her clothes is thick black in below and grading to white on the top. But I want to add dark in her figure like in the shadow. So, if it's black, it's not very visible. So I used gray instead and add some red using fluffy watercolor as the blood stain. I was confused. What skin color should I use? I used the regular skin color. I should have used more pale color. After coloring Mary, I start coloring the background. Like I said, I can't really coloring the background. Flat color is enough. So for outside the window, I use dark color cause it's night. But I just realized it now. Is it too dark? It was dark blue though, not black or whatever. And then, like I said before, I want to add dark into her for shadow, and then adding red light in her as so it looks glowing, and adding some blood stain in her hand and her face too. I mean, ghost was usually covered by blood, right? I also add some dark gray in the clothes so it won't look too red. And it's done. Anyways, look at the result. So, you might figure that something was different from the video. You know, sometimes after recording, I do some fixing, a little fixing. I can't record it because it will take so long. So, in this time, I make the background more dark, I guess. It may look dark already in the record, but in the PNG wasn't too dark yet, so I made it more dark. And that's all. You know, I kinda want to draw it more scary and more creepy, but can't even find how to draw it. So I guess this is fine. Okay, so that's all for today's video. Honestly, I don't know if I will continue the GARTIC phone art or not, because there's not much draw from GARTIC phone that I can redraw. It's too random. Maybe I'll tell my friends to play it again. But anyways, I start thinking to upload some shorts or side video like some simple animation story. So look forward to it. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video. Bye!